control. We are the Swolemates. I am Jocelyn.
And I am Daniel.
And look, we have a new setup.
Right. We're learning this shit on the fly, y'all. We'll be making improvements over the coming, whenever. Yeah, we're trying some new stuff, and you have to let us know what you think. But tonight,
we are doing a reaction for...
Look, this week, y'all see the same, I won't say the same everything, but there's a core group of artists that we do like to cover here. Drew our fan bases here, and makes up the following that follow us, and that's cool. We want to keep bringing y'all as much of that as we can. But we've also had a lot of requests for other artists, and we want to start branching out and catching them too. So, with that being said, we've heard a lot about this guy now in comments and in our live streams, and it's par. I would say par for the course, but our course has been long getting to this point already tonight, so we're not even going to bring that shit up. And now I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. Samson, right. This is Samson. That's actually, I remember what I was going to say now. But this is past time. That's what it was. We'll say it's past time we get to this guy. And this is Samson. And I think I've seen this one requested several times in comments, and I'm not sure how to say this. 46 equals 13. Or,
that's what it looks like. 46
right. I mean, he could say this, like I said a while ago, 4613. So, I don't know. But we're excited to hear this. This is somebody new to us. And let's get on that ride.
Let's go. But before let's go, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We haven't done this in too long, man. Gonna get back on the horse.
It's funny that you just mentioned a horse, because you're before let's go, but before let's go, I thought of a person going, yeah, whoa, ha. And then you said, get on the horse. Sorry, Samson, we're not trying to get this dumb on our first take with you. But if you see this, you'll learn this is normal.
Anyway, link for the video will be in the description below, along with all our information. Push play.
I love high gas prices. I love paying more for groceries, and I really love seeing taxes rise. It's so good knowing that I'm giving more but receiving less. It makes me feel...
Wow.
This guy's going to make us talk already. First off, before we go a step further, not a mullet guy. Not a mullet guy. Not that I'm hating on his mullet. I just can't wear it and look like a serious human being. I'm going to compliment his.
It's a mullet.
Oh man, look, man, that's no, he's got the whoosh and the. Oh, dude, when I was in high school, I had that haircut. So I'm not hating on it. I know the mullets are back. I just personally,
Why though?
I can't wear one.
Why though? That has been my question ever since the mullets started coming back. Why?
Welcome to What We Do, Samson.
So humble, but I'm gonna stop at the sorry.
However, we're learning our shit. Hold on. I caught him in a perfect. That's exactly how I feel. His opening segment there, the first 46 words we heard from him, I'm like, that's exactly how we've kind of been looking at the world lately. So we're kind of relating to where this guy's coming from now.
I love high gas prices. I love paying more for groceries, and I really love seeing taxes rise. It's so good knowing that I'm giving more but receiving less. It makes me feel humble, but I'm gonna stop with the sarcasm right there, because I swear we're living in a real jungle. It's what? Pretty simple to me though. It's way past being left or right. Just use your head and common sense and think about how you've been affected in daily life.
We preach that a lot here, man. There's not a lot of common sense left. Just not a lot of common sense.
Not at all.
Not at all. And he just touched on something else right there about take a look at what affects your daily life.
Too many people don't do that.
Right, man. Everybody's got something to scream about from shit that don't actually affect them. And that, oh man, see, our oldest daughter in there was almost livid about something not too terribly long ago. Had not shit to do with her. I'm like, why do you, I mean, this is not something that's like causing world hunger, and it's not fucking kicking you out in the street at the end of the day. It's not affecting you at all. Why do you care? Why do you care? What do you care about somebody else has to say that doesn't affect you? Has no bearing on your life whatsoever. People get, oh God, I told you this guy's gonna make us talk. Hey Samson, how you doing? Welcome to the Swolemates. We'll run our fucking mouth hour.
Past being left or right, just use your head and common sense and think about how you've been affected in daily life. Is it easier or is it harder? That's the most important question you should think of first. Cause life is a bitch already as it is, and you don't need someone that's gonna make it worse. Ask me? I think we're fucked. Don't give me that look, everything sucks. Have you gone outside? Have you been to the store? Have you compared the prices to a year before? Do you drive a car? Have you pumped gas? Don't lie to me now, it sucks ass. You could brush it off like it's a fucking joke, but the media lies, numbers don't. Well, you can't blame Biden, it isn't him.
Whoa. Can't blame Biden, it is him. Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. We are living everything that dude just said in our real life right now. Everything that some bitch just said we're living.
All of it.
Unnecessarily so is what pisses everybody off. We were at a point where regardless of you know, if you like who is in that office or not, man, things were going pretty good a couple years ago. I mean, even for us. And we're two poor SOBs that fucking have been striving and working to get to a better place. And, man, what do you say? You can't blame it on Biden? All right, fine. Well, it sure has changed and went to shit in about the past year and a half. No, don't even use that name. Don't even say it's him. In the past year and a half, it's gone to hell in a handbasket. Y'all tell me what changed. All right, look, man. Yeah, this guy, man, Samson, I already like you, dude. We're not even 45 fucking seconds into your first video, and you've made us talk this much. Yeah, we're gonna be visiting with this guy again, I'm sure. Can we hit play?
It's gonna be an hour-long video.
I know.
Like it's a fucking joke, but the media lies, numbers don't. Well, you can't blame Biden, it isn't him. Well, who the fuck is it then? What jacked up the prices? I want to know why I spend so much up at Conoco. I don't know. I think it's insane that the leader of the country gets no blame, because the whole entire time, the last 4 years, it was cheap as fuck. I'm just saying, now watch. Down in the comment section, someone's gonna give us an economy lesson. I can't wait to hear your expert analysis on fluctuation and how expenses balance. It's all a part of the...
Man.
You'll hear it in our comments too.
Right. There's always that internet expert, economist, or you know, or even now psychologist or whatever.
It is not a fucking coincidence. Sorry, it's
right.
Not.
It doesn't. Yeah, you can apply all the this or those or you know or whatever you want to it. Things were a certain way, and things are a certain way. One thing changed.
Just one.
That's the end of that conversation.
Just one.
That's the end of that conversation. I like this guy, man.
Me too.
Can't wait to hear your expert analysis on fluctuation and how expenses balance. Hey, it's all a part of the process. What the hell you bitching for? It's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 16 cents that I saved on hot dogs for 4th of July. What a fucking steal. Too bad I spent more on gas just to get to Target. So by the time I got done buying all this shit and filling up my car, I had way less than when I started. Now, I don't really call that saving. No, I call that losing money. It doesn't take a genius to do simple math, but apparently you can't, so who's the dummy? Probably still me. I'm just pissed off. This inflation's fucked up, but I gotta sit here and act like I love this administration with a thumbs up? Stupid.
There's another artist we cover who was talking about some of these same issues, and in his verse, he said, ugh. And I made comment then that that's how a lot of motherfuckers feel right now. And he's getting to the same idea, man. A lot of people pissed off about that shit. A lot of... Samson, you're an artist. Dude, this pocket... We're ranting on the wrong shit. The pocket he's flowing on is kicking, man. I'm with it.
Nice flow.
He has a nice flow, right? Musically speaking, that's why we're here, is the music. Musically speaking, this is well done. I'm liking it. I mean, it's not just that he's rattling our cages about what we're seeing going on. I'm enjoying him musically.
Yeah.
I'm really liking this. Really liking this a lot.
Me too. It's pretty cool. Mullet now.
But I gotta sit here and act like I love this administration with a thumbs up? Stupid. Everything is hell, but you act like I'm supposed to be in heaven. You know our country ain't doing too good when the Waffle Houses start to close at 11. Dude, he can barely talk, and don't act like I'm being overzealous. Every time the man speaks...
Look, man. I'm telling you, we're living what this man's saying.
Ain't just Waffle House either. It's Walmart too.
Our freaking Wendy's, our freaking Taco Bell, our Sonic, everything, you know, all the fast food joints in the town and eateries and shit has to close early. And most of them can only run like 1 12-hour shift. And they are really stretching what few MFers they've got up in there to do that. I mean, and now, let's say you're someone that, I am very lucky. The company I work for provides me a truck. It would cost me 1/3 of my fucking paycheck right now to go to work.
Yep.
Otherwise.
Yep.
I know a lot of you are paying that to go to work. Yep. And that is fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh my God. We might not should have started our night with Samson. Remember Samson? Oh my God. I'm digging this guy a lot.
Dude, he can barely talk, and don't act like I'm being overzealous. Every time the man speaks, I have no fucking clue what he's trying to tell us. Every speech is like a gag reel. Every time I see the shit, I'm like, is that real? Well, considering the fact that the only other option was Trump, I don't think it's such a bad deal. Fuck that, I want a strong leader. The strength of a man should be constantly tested, especially when you're in the most powerful position in the world. That should be not even a question. There's really not enough words that can describe the craziness we're facing, dude. But the crazier part is there's still people you need to sit down and really explain this to. Come on, man. Just watch a press conference. You'll see the Joe is all gone. He literally says out loud that he has a list of people he's supposed to call on. And even then he fucks that up. The whole thing is hella awkward. COVID-19 ain't...
I'm trying so hard not to actually say his name and pick on him per se. But I'm going to have to agree with that, man. I've seen that man spit some absolute gibberish. And I've heard a lot of people, you know, they bring up Trump's name. And, you know, he took his cognitive test and all that kind of shit. And passed with flying colors. And even so, even if that son of a bitch was gone and was faking it, he could hold his shit together, you know, in public. He said something, and this was on live fucking TV, man. People can Google the fuck out of it. I don't give a fuck. They say a lot of these gag reels and shit's just pieced together and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. It still happened. But the one that really spoke to me, and I saw it happen, he turned around and looked at people around him and said, I don't think I'm supposed to talk about that.
He's the president of fucking
Right.
States.
Excuse me? Let me tell you something, man. If I was president, and y'all don't want that, the world would be a vastly different place. Look, man. Right. Who is that motherfucker got to answer to?
Right.
Ultimately. I mean, he has... Ultimately, yes, the president should answer to the American people. As should fucking Congress. And that shit's not happening right now either. I'm not even going to get into that. But when the president of the United States tells you I'm not supposed to be, I don't think I'm supposed to be talking about that, that means someone is controlling him. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
call on. And even then he fucks that up. The whole thing is hella awkward. COVID-19 ain't his biggest enemy. It's the goddamn teleprompter. It feels like we don't even have a leader. It's like we're all just following blindly. Each of my grandparents could run circles around him in a debate and they're almost 90. Look at him. Don't take it from me. Go listen listen to him. It's not a rumor.
You gotta, I mean,
Today, Junior!
I want that on a t-shirt. Today, Junior! Oh, this will not be our last venture with Samson.
This is fucking great.
This is fucking great. Y'all been trying to tell us, we should have listened.
Yep.
Samson, I'm sorry, dude. You're probably seeing us a little bit at our worst off the get-go. Just, you got to know how our night led to this, man. But fuck, man. Way to set the tone for the rest of our evening, Samson. Thank you.
Today, Junior! Jesus Christ, go on YouTube and click any video of Joe Biden and check out the like and the dislike ratios. That should prove to you that no one likes him. I don't agree with anything he's done. His decisions affect me in many ways. If it was up to me, I'd rather have mean tweets and cheap gas any day. I don't like Biden. What good's he done for us? I think Afghanistan pretty much sums it up. What a dumb adult. My stomach does somersaults when I think about those 13 soldiers that were killed to fucking gall. Then he goes to the service and keeps checking his watch like he has somewhere better to be. I swear the disrespect doesn't stop. Pick your fucking head up. Look at the women and men you killed. I don't understand how anyone could even defend you still. And if they do, they either don't know what they're talking about or they're lying to themselves, because they know damn well you're a problem now. Pulling out was a good choice. Not the way you did it though. Kamala's probably sitting there like, oh my god, we did it, Joe. Speaking of her, where's she been through all these deadly days? As soon as shit erupts and hits the fan, Kamala's MIA. Not like she does anything anyway, so fucking useless. Law and order, crisis at the border, she don't fucking do shit. Just a talking head, paired up with the Walking Dead, breaking absolutely every word that was promised or said. Every time I see their faces on TV, it's such a bummer. I feel like I'm watching the third installment of Dumb and Dumber. And on top of all that, they put another ban on ammo, trying to...
Right, man. The gear shift is awesome, and his flow on this is killer too. Look, man. The reason the ugh was even mentioned in the other song was.
Oh, the other part of the song.
No, I'm talking about where we were when we saw that in the other video. He mentioned a certain name. Mm-hmm. He just mentioned that name. Trying not to call no names. He said it for me. Don't have to say it again.
I already said it earlier, sorry.
But I'm going to tell you the one thing that stuck out concerning her to me. She got challenged. All the border issues we're having, she got challenged to go there. She tried to say she went, which was they called her out for lying. And, you know, her response to being called out to lying is like, well, I've never been to Europe either, but I know what's... If you haven't been down there, bitch, shit's bad. Don't try to tell the people that see how bad it is every day that it's not bad, and then admit you haven't been down there to see how bad it is or not. I don't care who you are or what background you're from. If people are crying out from somewhere and you're in a position of power like that to do something about it, and you won't even fucking go see, that's incompetence. Doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, doesn't matter what fucking got you there, what horse you rode the fuck in on. If a part of your country is fucking calling for help and you won't even go see what the fuck's going on, fuck you.
Disarm Americans, but equip the Tummer. And on top of all that, they put another ban on ammo, trying to disarm Americans, but equip the Taliban like Rambo. You give them hundreds of thousands of military guns, but Americans just trying to protect their families are the scary ones. You put more trust in a terrorist organization than you do in your own people. You don't care about this nation. Fuck you, that's from me. Fuck you, that's from them. Fuck you from everyone that's still stuck in Afghanistan. Fuck you from the men and women who died for this country. And fuck you for every time you lie to cover up something. You blame this on Trump. How the fuck is this even his fault? You're in charge now, not him. That's just your default. Whenever something goes wrong, you flip and say he did it. But whenever something goes right, you're quick to take the credit. You undid almost...
I hate to call out Democrats for that, but they have been doing that. Regardless of which side of the political spectrum I happen to fall on, they've been doing that. If something's bad, it's their fault. If it's good, yeah, we did that. Push play again.
Flip and say he did it, but whenever something goes right, you're quick to take the credit. You undid almost all of Trump's agreements by your second day, so why is this one of the only fucking things you left in place? No crosses to bear, no responsibilities, just chocolate chip to ease your mental instability. I would say the blood's on your hands, but that's a lie, cause you don't even know where the fuck you are half the time.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Y'all, a lot of y'all have asked for this, and it is past due that we got to it, and fuck us for not having already done this. However, perhaps things happened as they should. Serious. After the night we've had to get here, we needed that. That motherfucker had killer flow. Musically, that was strong. He has charisma, even with his mullet that she probably doesn't care for. He spoke no fucking lies. That was straight up, facts, top to fucking bottom. And he has a charisma to him too, man. I felt every bit of what he said when that fuck you, man. I felt that in my chest. Damn it.
He said everything we've been thinking.
Right, man. I mean, thinking fuck. He's saying everything we're living.
Oh, man.
And, oh, God, we should have done got to this guy. We should have, Samson. Dude, man. It's rare. I'm an old musician myself, and she is jaded to a lot of things, man. It's rare that we cover somebody new that really kicks us in the ass right out the gate, man. That was fucking awesome. I'm going to have that. I'm going to download. That's going to be bumping in my shit tomorrow.
It was pretty great.
Oh, it got me fired up, dude. We can't. I don't think we need to cover any more that touch on political shit tonight.
Right.
He just lit a fuse, man. I'll be done fucking stomping around this fucking room going ape shit. Good job, Samson. Good job. I like that shit a lot.
With that, y'all, let us know what you thought about it. Let us know what you think about our new setup that we got going on. Leave us some comments. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Peace, y'all.
Good night.